And what? Could you tell us a little bit about the conversation with Mike and what it led you to end up doing? So I was scheduled to have a dinner, or to go to dinner with everyone from the company that I worked for, and I really didn't want to go to that dinner. There was a couple of people at that dinner that I didn't want to be around, catfight and stuff. And so I said, well, I can go to this, not that I ever would. And he said, wait, this is amazing. You totally should. What better excuse do you have to get out of this dinner than that you are going to have dinner with Donald Trump? If nothing else, you will get a big story, and it will be good to get you out of this dinner. He said, I think you should go. It will make for a great story. He is a business guy. Like, what could possibly go wrong? That was his words to me. Did he persuade you that it would be good for your career? Yes, he implied. He said, at the very least, he could probably have some interesting advice. At the best, maybe he can get you a pilot with an agent or something like that. Did you end up going to his hotel, Mr. Trump's hotel, to have dinner with him? I did. How did that come about? Keith messaged me. I don't remember who messaged first. I messaged back and forth with Keith and set it up to arrange for me to go across town to where Mr. Trump was staying. It was not the same hotel I was staying at, and I meet him for dinner. Do you recall what hotel Mr. Trump was staying at? I believe it was Harrah's. It was not the same one as me. How did you get to the hotel? How did you travel to the hotel? So I was going to walk. I set out to do that and realized that I had made a poor footwear decision and that choice, and, actually, ended up meeting with a friend of mine about halfway, talking to her, and then I took a car the rest of the way. Did you indicate to your friend that you were going to have dinner with Mr. Trump? Yes. Can you describe, do you know approximately what time you arrived at Harrah's hotel that night? I was in the car, I believe, at sunset. Can you describe when you got to the hotel, arriving at the hotel and going inside? Yes. So I arrived and I went upstairs. Keith had given me very specific instructions to take a certain elevator up to the penthouse floor. It was the only way to get there, I guess. And so, I did so and I went up to that level. And that is where I met Keith. He was waiting for me outside of the door. How did you get into Mr. Trump's hotel suite? The door was actually open. It was cracked open and his bodyguard, Keith, was standing right outside the double doors to his room. He said, "Hi, nice evening, you look nice." One or two sentences of pleasantries and said, "Go on in." The door was already open, so I walked on in. He said, "Mr. Trump is there waiting for you."